Why is there a soldier third on the same scene as the red dragon? The heck? Do you think there was like a crazy, super old idea where there was going to be like Shinra soldiers in this room with the dragon? Like trying to fight it or something? There's no like dialogue or anything about it, but there's a random soldier third in the same scene as the red dragon. Yeah, look at this. There's 3 fights with soldiers in the fights that are created. There's 3 soldier fights in this mural room. Look at this. And there's like the murals over here. Or the black materia thing is over here. You see it? This is a fight that exists in the code that they never used. And these guys are like Midgar like Shinra HQ level, like level 13. So they only have like 250 HP. So yeah, there's definitely some kind of removed idea where either the Shinra boys followed you in and you had to like fight them after fighting the dragon, or maybe when you first enter the temple before you find Sung, there was a fight or something. And there's 2 more. There's that one. And then there's this one with just 3 of them. And they're the same. And then there's this one, which is a back attack. And it's obviously not coded very well because we're not on the right side. But this one kind of looked similar to the idea I was having, where maybe the soldiers were in on the fight with the dragon. Like the dragon was supposed to be here and you were like all fighting the dragon. I think in general, this is just kind of showing that the Shinra were going to be more involved with the temple. All right, here's my here's my rendition of us versus the dragon. Dude, I think this is what we have to make the fight. I think this is going to be our red dragon fight. It's going to be us and the Shinra boys versus the red dragon for the mod. Maybe we should come up with like a strat where if you keep the soldiers alive, they actually help in some really good way. Like putting the dragon to sleep or something. Then use... And the enemy is asleep. Not asleep. Use sleep. Set it to 0. If they are asleep, then go to label 6. Where you will instead see if you have enough MP for Flying Sickle. If you do, use Flying Sickle. If not, go to label 11. And use Split and set it to 0. We're going to test this by putting them into a fight with the dragon and giving them max HP and making us invincible, and then just watch them fight the dragon. So there's Flying Sickle. Ice 2. Which means that guy should use Bolt 2 now, and the other guy should use something else. Sleep L. Create a little label, and then we're going to show message. What should we have the Shinra Soldier Shay? I think we should probably deal with the dragon first. I'm going to make this not a back attack, which might screw up the positions. I'm not sure. Yeah, this puts us on the wrong side. Nice. Just need to move him up a little bit, I think. Basically, we want this guy to check to see if he is himself, and if he is, then do this. Otherwise, don't. That way only one of the soldiers does it. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can't even see the sleep from this camera angle. We need to, like, move the camera down a little bit so you can see the sleep. We got to design the dragon to actually hit the soldiers, because right now he sees the soldiers as allies. So he's not hitting them. I want to put Red Dragon first. So I got to swap these two guys. That way when you go to attack, it, like, targets the dragon first. Because if every single time you try to attack, it targets the soldiers, it's going to be really annoying. At the start of his turn, he picks a number 0 to 4. If it's 0, he targets the first soldier. If it's 1, he targets the second soldier. If it's 2, he targets... Actually, that's the first soldier. So on and so forth. You know, I just realized... Once somebody dies, this might be weird. How do we want him to select his attacks? Should we just go random? Should he cycle through them? You know what would be interesting? If we had him use Dragon Force if he got poisoned. So, like, if you poison him, he takes poison damage, but then he takes less damage from everything else. I think the only thing I don't like about that is the soldiers put him to sleep. So it's a bit of a free win with the soldiers constantly putting him to sleep. Maybe I'll do that for a future dragon. Man, I like doing it here, though, because we just got the poison materia. Maybe we say forget Sleep Hell. Also, I feel like this guy should take double damage from ice. It's literally the red dragon. See if he has a hidden animation for Dragon Force. Like maybe they thought about giving it to him and then didn't or something. I think so. I think he has an animation for it. They may have just given all the dragons the same animations, even though this one doesn't have Dragon Force. So we can just take the animation from the Dark Dragon. Okay. If you are poisoned, else just do your turn normally. If you are poisoned, use Dragon Force. And then end your turn. They actually had me sing on this song. When they were making the game, they contacted me and said, can you send in some ba-ba-dee-bee-ba-ba-boo-ba-bee-ba? And I said, sure. Then I sent him in some vocals. And Ice 2 does 828. I want to see how much less damage we do once poison sticks. Okay. So now... Away. Away. Oh my god. Bro. You do so much less damage after Dragon Force. Oh no, we used it twice. We're cooked. Oh my god, 2 damage! 2 damage after 2 Dragon Forces. Yeah, we've created a really cool fight here where you get to fight a dragon with Shinra soldiers. Pretty excited about this one. We have done it again, boys. We've done it again. Very unique, cool fight. I gotta make it so if you win the fight with the soldiers still alive, the soldiers die. What if we make the dragon even stronger? So, like, he pretty much always one-shots you, but he only targets the soldiers. So keeping the soldiers alive is actually, like, paramount to survival. You could even give them Protect. We have Protect, or Barrier right now. Yeah, like, it's going to be a balance of keeping them alive, but still having to deal damage, because the soldiers don't do a ton of damage. Top Bit 5 and Top Bit 6 are both dead. Then you're going to pick a number, 0, 1, or 2. If it's 0, target 2. If not, go to 1. If it's 1, target 3. If not, go to 3 or 2. If it's 2, target 1. If not, go to 3. Go to label 3, go to label 3, go to label 3. And then you pick an attack. If either of these guys are alive, Then you go to label 10. Now we pick between 5 and 6. Okay. Now the only thing that doesn't work here is if soldier number 1 is dead and it rolls soldier number 1, it's gonna not see anybody and then attack somebody it's not supposed to. No! Why did he attack Aerith? Why is it specifically Aerith? Seems like every time it's Aerith. Okay, there we go. Why are you attacking us? Let's see who he's trying to target. He's trying to target the wrong soldier. For some reason. Oh my god, I just realized why. There's no go to label 3 here. I forgot to put a go to label here. So it was checking to see if 5 was dead. Targeting top bit 6. And then just doing the rest of the code. So it was targeting 5 afterwards. I think it would be more interesting to have at least one attack that hits all. Just so you then have to decide whether or not you're healing the soldiers or yourself. Like, even if it did really little damage. I think that would make this fight a lot more interesting. Because right now, you can kind of just spam heal on the soldiers and you kind of get a free win. See, the issue is it's not going to hit the soldiers. But maybe that's okay. See if that works. I don't know if it will. I think it's going to target a random single character, but... Oh, it actually worked! Do it again. I want to see it again. That's so cool. It actually looks good. He actually like kind of drags the tail and like hits everybody. I can tell we've made a good fight here because I'm interested in trying different strats. Like I want to see how well different strats work. I think I need to lower the defense on the soldiers so that I can't out heal as easily. I want to try the funny strat. Without anybody dead, she already does 800 damage. Now what if we get rid of red 13? 1600 damage. Now what if we get rid of Cloud? 2600 damage. Bro, her regular attacks do 1000 damage. I don't even have to death blow. Now we need to code the soldiers to die when the dragon dies. You don't lose any XP. We have code that revives people when they're dead. It's this code right here. The entire game, if you beat any boss with a character dead, they get revived, so they get the XP. And then also the characters in the PHS also get full XP. If this guy's alive, show the message, end. If he's not alive, check to see if this guy's alive. If he is, show the message. If not, do nothing. That did not work. In the slightest. They did not die. The dragon like took forever to die. The message did show. Extra, extra, read all about it. The best boogers in town from all around. Does this code just not work? Because it works in other fights. That code's just not working. So, for some strange reason, the status effects thing has to have a variable. So now it should work. And they should stick around too, which would be cool. So it looks like they actually made it through the fight. The only thing that's a bit lame is the dragon like dies after they talk. What if I removed the wait? Maybe it'll like, maybe they'll say it as he dies. Yeah. Yo, that's like perfect. I think I'll stop here. We still need to implement it into the cutscene, which will just take a second, but we'll stop here. We'll implement it into the cutscene tomorrow, and then we'll like do the fight again with a fresh mind to see if we like the difficulty curve. But I think this is, like, perfect. I think we made something really special here. I think we made a really cool fight that implements the forgotten fight with the soldiers in the room. We have several different strats that can win the fight. Several different things going on. A really unique mechanic. And it's pretty true to the dragon, because he still does the same attacks that he normally does.